Blog Talk Radio.
Hello and welcome to Endless Encouragement with host Myra Hunn. I am your host today. Today's date is October 27th. I hope everyone had a very blessed week this week, and I hope everyone was safe in all that you have done. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Endless Encouragement. Once again, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/Endless Encouragement. Also, tell all your friends to follow us on Facebook. Also, follow this podcast, blogtalkradio.com/Endless Encouragement. Once again, that's blogtalkradio.com/Endless Encouragement. Also, subscribe to the Endless Encouragement channel on YouTube, youtube.com/Learning the Lord, or you can just search for Endless Encouragement. Please tell all your friends and help my ratings on YouTube. Also, you can follow the podcast on iTunes. Just search Endless Encouragement. Or you can go to my website, which is learningthelord.com, and you just click on the link. That will take you right to Endless Encouragement website page. We are an affiliate partner with iTunes, so all you iTunes Apple lovers out there who would like to download music, please go to my website, learningthelord.com, and click on my iTunes link, and that will take you right into iTunes, and please purchase whatever music you would like to purchase. All proceeds coming from my website will help me to fund this podcast and allow me to continue to bring encouraging words to you. If you go to our website, also you can sign up for our newsletter. We do have a newsletter coming out on that's on Friday, November 1st. I'm very excited about this newsletter. So, if you like to receive the newsletter, it is free. It comes in your email. You just go to learningthelord.com and sign up for our newsletter, or you can go to facebook.com/Endless Encouragement, and you can sign up for the newsletter there as well. We're also looking for blog writers for the newsletter. Each month I'm going to be posting out a newsletter. It is free. Right now we're not offering any money, no payment for the articles, but if there's any encouraging words or any thoughts, saying poems, or anything that's original that come to mind, please email endlessencouragement@gmail.com. That's endless, ENDLESS, encouragement, all together, at gmail.com. And just put in the subject newsletter. All your submission must be original. And we would just love to hear from you. The whole format of Endless Encouragement is all about providing endless encouragement to everyone, motivational, inspirational, whatever the topic is that you feel on your heart that you would like to share with anyone. Please email us, and I would love to post it in our newsletter. And then also coming to the website soon is our indie resources. That's going to be dedicated to inspirational Christian artists. The show is going to air sometime in 2014. We're looking to do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, a midday half-hour show from 12 to 12:30. And we're looking to play independent music during the show. So if you're an independent artist and you would like to get your song played on the radio, please check out our website, learningthelord.com, and fill out the submission information. Send us a copy of your song. Fill out all the information, and then we would love to get your music played on our radio show, which will air in 2014. The date is to be determined. And also, if you're a author or any type of inspirational, motivational crafts, whatever it may be, if you have a website you would like for me to just get your name put out there, please email me that information and just fill out the submission form, and I would love to help you along your journey. We are an affiliate partner with ChristianBooks.com, so any sales coming from that site will help me fund the podcast. But follow us every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm here every Sunday at 8 p.m. Our call-in number for today is 917-889-3203. Once again, the call-in number for today is 917-889-3203. Our topic today is exercising at home. And I know that there's a lot of gyms that pops up. It seems like almost yearly now. They're just popping up everywhere. Some have really great deals to where you can join for like $10 a month. And it's not that expensive now to actually join and be a part of a gym. And some, I know here in Cincinnati, Ohio, some you do not even have to sign a contract to join to be a member and still utilize all the offerings at the gym. And it's all about, what you would like in a gym. I mean, if you want a big fancy gym with swimming pools and things like that, then that's fine to do as well. Or if you're just looking just to have the machines, just a bike, so that's, if you're looking for that, those are smaller gyms. You can just do that. But it's all, whatever your preference is. But sometimes you will find, and I know that I find, that sometimes you just do not have time to go to a gym to work out. Sometimes your life is just so busy you may skip a week or two of going to the gym. And at that point, your body is craving, because once you get your body into a routine of exercising, it really starts to crave that adrenaline that is being put out as you're exercising. So, and what do? Do you just say, oh, forget it, I'll get to the gym when I can get to the gym? Or do you just try to hurry up and fit it in and say, well, I got 15 minutes, I'm going to go in here and, and lift some weights real quick, or I got half an hour, I can go and ride the bike for a half an hour and maybe lift a couple of weights for a half an hour. But you kind of, squeezing it in because you don't want to actually stop going. But what do you do when you actually, it's almost, at this point in time, your schedule has gotten so hectic to where you can no longer work out. You haven't found, maybe you got a new job and your work schedule now, you have to change everything in your life. Your work schedule is a different time, which means, your eating pattern is probably thrown off, family requirements are thrown off. You have to juggle a lot to try to maintain your workout schedule. So what do you do in the meantime? Call us, 917-889-3203. Tell us, what do you do when it's time to work out and you just find that you just don't have time to work out? And your life has even gotten so busy to the point where you need to exercise, but sometimes it's just hard to squeeze it in. One of the things that, you can do is at break time, take a 15-minute walk at work. If you take 2 15-minute walks at work, that's a 30-minute walk. You've exercised at least 30 minutes. Those are some small things that you can do. But some of the things that I found online, which I've never heard of this website, is acefitness.org. And they have some top 25 at-home exercises that you can actually do for yourself. And some of the ones that I was going through, I was like, wow, okay, I can do those. Those are pretty easy to do. And it looks like it probably takes no more than, depending on what area you're targeting, probably 15 minutes to do these types of exercises, but a little bit adds up along the way. And that's what a lot of us need to understand, is that you don't have to do a 45-minute gym workout 5 days a week. That's your preference. That's fine. I'm not knocking it. More power to you. I wish I could give up 45 minutes 7 days a week to go work out, but it's not going to happen for me that way. But that's awesome if you can do that. But some of us, we just cannot. We have family, careers, we may be in school, We may have to take care of a loved one. There's a lot of things within our schedule that is just so filled that we don't have that 45 minutes. And to be honest, the 45 minutes, that's just working out. If you're counting in travel time to and from gym, depending on how far it is, you're looking at close to like an hour and a half of working out. Or maybe an hour and a half. So do you really have that whole hour and a half to actually work out? And that's some things that you have to figure out on your own, but looking at your schedule, maybe you don't have that. And you just need to know, okay, well, I don't want to totally give up exercising. I really don't. But there are some things that I want to continue to strengthen myself and stay fit and until I can get back to the gym. So what is it that I can do? Well, if you go to acefitness.org, they have some of the 25 at-home exercises. And I'll post this on the learningthelord.com website. I will post these. And if you try them or if you go to this website, please comment on our Facebook page and let us know how it's helped you or if you tried any of these. And we would love to hear from you. The call-in number for the show is 917-889-3203. So acefitness.org is the American Council on Exercise. And they have different fitness programs, healthy living, expert insight. You can join the community. If you want to find a trainer, you can. And they also have a store. They have different things for you to look at. And you can basically go through here and try and figure out what's a good exercise for you. Because let's just be honest, when you're exercising, you want to be able to target certain muscles. Maybe the muscle that you're really targeting is because you can't make it to the gym, maybe to do a full cardio workout, is maybe abs. So what can you do at home to replace if not going to a gym? Also, the home exercising can be in addition to working out at the gym. So maybe this could be your nighttime workout program. Before you go to bed, maybe you'll do 5 of these exercises, which is great. It's an additional training for you. And if you develop that, maybe that's something that can stick. And when the days that you can't make it to gym, maybe bump it up a couple of reps or something like that. But the 25, I'll kind of go through the 25. And like I said, some of them I was looking at them like, oh, I can do that. And a lot of them, what's so cool about these 25 exercises on this website is that you can do them anywhere and any time that you want to do them. I mean, if you're comfortable at work, you're breaking out and getting on the floor and doing it, then hey, go for it. But all you need is yourself. You don't need any weights. You don't need any belts or buckles or those rubber bands or balls, which are awesome, don't get me wrong, but all you need is yourself. No equipment is necessary. But if you're going to work out at your work, you might want to get a mat. But there's no requirement whatsoever. So even if you're traveling, and the hotel that you're staying at does not have a workout facility for you, and they don't have a treadmill or anything like that, then these are some exercises that you can do within your hotel room, and you can still get a full workout. It's not the cardio, but it's a full strengthening workout. And if you watch any of the or read a lot about fitness, one of the things that they say, the best resistance is your own, because you can build yourself up, and working your muscles really helps and intensifies and really strengthens you. So the 25 exercises. Okay, so here we go. Superman. Who doesn't want to be a Superman? This is a stretching exercise. It's really good because you're laying on your stomach and you're basically The targeting body parts that you're doing is your back, your butt, hips, and your shoulders. Okay, and you are laying on your stomach, and you're just going to lift your legs and your arms up to you're doing a Superman. It's like you're flying in the air. And when I do these in my boxing class, and when I first started doing them, you wouldn't think it would be so hard to do. It's like, okay, well, all I'm doing is just laying on my stomach, and I'm just going to lift my legs and lift my arms up. But, oh, my, when you do that, you are really, your core muscles are being now utilized, because you have to align your spine, and you have to lift those legs up and then lift your arms up. So you are really relying on your core to be able to maintain that position. And it's, like I said, it sounds easy. It is easy. It is great for beginners, and it's not hard. You don't have to hold it for like 20 minutes or anything like that. You can just go up and come back down. But, you still want to hold it for, maybe 5 seconds if you can, kind of hold it. And that's all you're doing is just a Superman. Just imagine yourself flying in the air and just doing the Superman. Now, I will admit, when I first did the Supermans, my legs, it was really hard for me to get my legs up. I could do the arms, but the leg part, I was just like, okay, how am I supposed to do this, and when can I let go? But don't give up. Don't give up. Whatever goes on, don't give up. And if you're ever stressed at the end of the day, Supermans are awesome, 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 because you can just get into that relaxed state and just imagine yourself being Superman and flying away. And it's a great stretching exercise to do. So that's one of the things that you can do. So like I said, I do like the Supermans. The push-ups. It's the push-up. I've never really liked the push-up. Not even as a kid that I like the push-up. And it's probably because I never developed my upper body. Well, I don't even know if that's considered upper body, but the push-ups, they were always been hard. But since working out a little bit, I can do the push-ups. I still do the modified version of a push-up, but hey, it's a push-up. But a push-up, it targets your arms and chest and shoulders. And, the only thing that you have to do is, you go up and you come back down. And if you're really good once you start doing the push-ups, one of the things we do in our boxing class is we'll pull up a leg with ours as we're going down. Yeah, it gets intense at that point. But a goodie, just push-ups. You engage your abdomens and you pull your shoulders and you got your hips. And, it's really it is a great exercise, but like I said, I've never really been able to do a push-up. I've never been a push-up person. And by the way, I grew up as a tomboy, so I could hang with the best of the boys, but when it came to doing the push-ups, no, I couldn't do the push-ups. And I think that became my biggest fear was always watching my thinking like, oh my goodness, I want to break my arms. So, putting all that weight on my arms, that's not good. But it does. It's an intermediate level as far as doing push-ups. But you can, like I said, there is a modified version for women, which means you just, instead of coming off doing the push-up from your tippy toes, you just bend your legs and you just do the modified version. So you have to Google how to do the modified version. But yeah, I still do the modified version. I don't do the full push-ups. But it's a great exercise to do. It opens up your chest walls. I do know that much. And the other one that I love to do, sticking with the push-ups for right now. The single leg raise. Now that's the one where that one right there is pretty intense. It's where you're basically lifting up one of your legs while you're in a push-up stance. So you start off in a push-up, and as you're going down, you're lifting a leg up, and then you're coming back up. And this is more advanced. I can do maybe one of these, but I don't do a full push-up. I don't go down far enough. So when I do the single leg raise, sometimes I may just stay up in my starting position or maybe lower myself just a little just so I can get the leg up. But the push-up with the single leg raise, it targets the body parts of your arms, your butts, your hips, your chest, shoulders, your full body. I mean, you're integrated. When you would definitely feel the burn when you do the single push-up with those things. The push-up with the single leg raise. And it's not an easy exercise, so if you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend you starting to do this first. You may want to start with my modified version of a push-up and then go to a push-up and then start your push-up with the single leg. But hey, if you like to challenge yourself, go for it. I say go for it. If you can do one, awesome. Because guess what? If you can do one, eventually you'll be able to do two. So, but if you're a little leery, you might want to start, slowly. You don't want to hurt yourself. In doing that. Also with a lot of these exercises are really you're using a lot of your core muscle and you're depending on your own strength and your own weight to provide the resistance. So that's why these exercises are good to do in addition to working out. But if you're not able to work out and you can't get to the gym, this is one way to do it. Planks. Oh my God, I love planks. And I didn't start doing planks until I boxed. I don't know if anyone, I keep saying I box. Okay, I attend a boxing class and I enjoy it very much. My schedule has gotten a little hectic to where I'm trying to fit it in, but I do love boxing. The front plank, it targets your abs and your back. And this exercise, I love it. I really do. You get up on your, basically your arms are bent, so you're kind of on your elbow, but your arms are flat, and you lift your body up, and you hold your body in a position. And it's awesome. You will feel the burn. Trust me, you will feel the burn. You'll feel your core exercising, your core. You'll feel the pull from your core. It's also great for your back. It's great for your butt. And it's just an awesome exercise. I love to plank now. Before, I was just like, oh, no, I can't do this plank. But once you get into doing planks, you will definitely love it. It's one of those great exercises that you feel it, and you feel the stretch and the burn, and you will feel your core. Your core will be strengthened. So planks are awesome. Awesome planks. Awesome. There's another plank that you could do, which is called a side plank, and that's with your legs bent. But I have problems with the side plank. I can never stay up for some reason. But once again, that targets your abs and your butts and hips. So as you see, a lot of these at-home exercises that you can do, they're targeting, your core muscles, the part of the body that you're probably actually working on. Especially if you're a woman and, you're probably working on that abs, because we want our abs looking good. But the side plank with bent knees, that's a beginner's exercise. but you're basically on your side, and then you're just going to raise up on one arm, and then you lower yourself back down. You raise your hip up and lower your hip back down. And that's another great exercise. But like I said, when I first started doing the side planks, I had issues as far as staying up. So one of my advice is you raise yourself up with one arm, but your other arm, because I had a problem with just being able to not fall. So I had to teach myself not to fall. So what I would do is take my other arm and just kind of use my fingertips just to balance myself. And once I felt I was balanced, then I would lift my fingers up. So that's one way to do a side plank. So if you go to do a side plank and you say, oh my goodness, I can't stay up, you feel as though you can't balance yourself, just use your fingertips. You don't want to use a full hand, because then you're not really doing a full plank. You're just the whole purpose of doing a plank is using your muscles. So when you're doing this plank, just use your fingertips. Just take the fingertips and just lightly on the mat or the floor that you're on, just enough to balance yourself, not enough to where you're leaning and you're depending on that other arm, just enough to balance yourself. And then once you have yourself balanced, then lift your hands fully off of the mat. It may take some time getting used to. I know when I first started, like I said, when I first started doing the side planks, I had an issue with balance. And my issue probably because I'm just a goofy person, let's just be honest. Sometimes I'm balance challenged sometimes, let's just be honest. But so I found that was very useful for me, just using my fingertips, so that way I'm not using my full force of my motion or depending on my other arm, but I'm just balancing myself with my fingertips, and I'm allowing myself to eventually, now I know how to do it, but I still have that there in case I do start to feel unbalanced, because sometimes the trainers have you up in planks for such a long time that you start to shake. And when you start to shake, I start to get off balance, at least. I don't know about you, but I do. The other one is another great exercise I really like to do is called the Cobra. And to be honest, I didn't know what this was called until I came to the acefitness.org website. And it's called the Cobra. And this is a great stretching exercise to do. It's for your abs and your back. And all you're doing is laying down on your stomach, and your hands are positioned right up under your shoulders, and fingers are facing forward, and your legs and your toes should be your legs should be straight and your toes should be pointed. And all you're going to do is you're just going to raise up from your abs. And oh my God, you're talking about a great exercise. That stretch feels awesome. Trust me. Awesome. When I first did it, I was like, oh my gosh, I could just stay in this position. It was great for my back, great for my abs. So you try that in the morning, doing the Cobra, just getting up and just stretching out your abs and your back, and you will you'll feel the pull, but it's great. You shouldn't experience any like lower back pain, but if you do, you might want to go check with the doctor if you start to feel any type of pain whatsoever with these exercises. And, I'm not, these are some of the ones, I'm just telling you some of the at-home exercises that I do at home, or I like to do when I go work out, but these are, use them at your own risk, okay, but they're great exercises to do. The forward lunge. Now, this exercise, basically you're just going to step forward and you're going to drop your knee. And this helps with your abs, your butts, and hips. legs and thighs. If you notice, all of these home exercises are really helping right in your core, your hips, your butts, and your abs. What more do you need? I mean, these are some great exercises, but the lunges, you just stand there and then you just take just take a step forward, and then you just start to make, you just go down into to where your knee is bending. And I'll admit once again, as you see, I have flaws. I'm not perfect, even though I have a radio show. I'm not perfect, and I have flaws. I'll let you all know that. That's not a problem with me. But you step forward and you do like a lunge, which they call a lunge. Basically, you're going to start to bend down, and you're going to drop your knee. And I had problems with this when I first did it. Once again, balance. I told you I have problems sometimes with balance, but just balance. But also because as being a beginner and not utilizing, not exercising a lot, and just knowing that I do have like sometimes knee issues that I'm not claiming or anything, but I can tell when I do the lunges that I can't get that full range of motion, but I still do my lunges. I mean, when you're exercising at home and you're doing these exercises, no one's there to judge you. You can't compare to yourself, so just do within your comfort zone. And this is really intermediate level, but do what's in your comfort zone. Even if you're in a class, just do what's in your comfort zone. So what if someone can go all the way down when they do a lunge? Well, eventually you will get there, or maybe it's not meant for you to get there, but just do what's in your comfort zone of any exercise that you do. Never compare yourself, because you don't know how long they've been working out, what's going on with them. You can only compare yourself to yourself. So you definitely don't want to hurt yourself, because if you're a beginner and you're trying to do a lunge or you're trying to touch the floor, you could really damage yourself. So you don't want to do that. Not at all. Side lunges are really good. And those are basically, you're going to be standing there and you're basically going back and forth. Your legs are basically parallel. You start with your hips apart, your legs and then you take a big step over, and then you just basically kind of lean over to one side, and then you go to the other side, and you can go left, you can go right, and you're basically are going back and forth, and that's a side lunge, and those are really great to do as well. And you don't want to step too wide, because you'll be unable to align your shin bone over the place of your foot, so you want to make sure you don't step too wide when you're doing the side lunges, but the side lunges are really, those feel good as well. It opens up your butts and hips. And, these home exercises, these are something that you can actually do. I mean, these are really cool to do. Let's see, what else is there? The side lion hip abduction. Some of these I'm just like, where do they get the names from? I remember watching they used to have a workout commercial back in the day where the lady would lay on her side and all she would do was just lift her leg up in the air. And I never thought that she was doing a side lion hip abduction. But okay, that's what it's called. Basically, you're just going to lay on your side, and all you're going to do is lift your leg up in the air and bring it back down. I mean, that's not hard to do, but if you do enough of those, you'll feel the burn. You will feel the burn in doing these side, just basically lifting your legs up. You do a set, and then you roll over and you repeat the set all over again. On the other side, but I never knew that was called side lion hip abduction. That's a crazy name. I would prefer side scissor exercise because that's what it reminds me of. But the other thing, let's see what else is there. The side plank. We did the planks, and we did the glute bridge. Now, this exercise, if you do any type of yoga, you're probably used to doing this exercise. You're basically going to lay on your back, and you're going to take your hips, and you're going to push it up in the air. And then you're going to lower yourself back down and repeat it all over again. And this exercise is okay. The glute bridge, it's okay. It's not one of my favorite. It's not a hard exercise or anything to do, but it's an okay exercise. I guess I don't feel enough of the burn when I do that type of exercise. Maybe it's because I just maybe I'm not properly doing it right or something, but it's not an exercise that I really care for. But hey, try it out. Let me know if you like it and you enjoy it. Please email me endlessencouragement@gmail.com and let me know if you like this glute bridge. Once again, you can find all these exercises, great exercises, on acefitness.org. And they have 25 of them, and I've gone through almost all of them. I haven't gone through all of them. The single leg stand. And basically what you're going to do is you're just going to stand there and you're just going to lift your leg up. How hard is that? You can do that shopping. But you're going to just lift your leg up and then you're just going to lower your leg back down. But you want to make sure that you're doing your movements correctly. So you just want to lift one leg off the floor, and then you can raise both your arms overhead, tilt your head, close your eyes, close your head, and tilt your head. It's just various things that you can do to add into this exercise. But when you're first trying to do this, you can just look in the mirror, and when you're doing this, do it in front of a mirror so you can watch and control the degrees that you're actually lifting your leg up. And you just want to hold it for like 10 or 15 seconds before returning, your foot to the floor and doing the other one. So that's a great one to do. That's easy. You can do that like brushing your teeth once you get used to doing it. That's really easy to do. Yes, it is. The other one, another standing one is called the standing calf raises, and basically you're going to use the wall. Now I have another. Well, I'll tell you about the standing calf raises real quick. It is about your legs and your calves and shins. Okay, basically you're going to stand up against a wall. Okay, and then you're just going to go tippy toe. Do your tippy toes, and then you're going to come back down. The way that another way to do this is to stand on some stairs. Stand on a step. I shouldn't say stairs. Stand on a step, and lower yourself down and bring yourself back up. And you will feel the burn in your chins. Trust me, you will feel it in your calf. Oh my goodness. That's another great one to do. And you can do that if you're good. You don't have to use a wall, because if you have enough balance within yourself, you can just just lift yourself up and bring yourself back down. Lift yourself up, bring yourself back down. If you're on a step, just allow yourself to drop down backwards and come back up. And that will also, it does the same motion, but one is working in the back and one works the front, but it's the same motion as far as the calf raises. And like I said, as you can see, these are really quick exercises. You do 10 to 15 reps of these, and you've gotten a full body workout, a full core body workout. It's not cardio, but you've gotten a full core body workout. and that will help supplement, if you're not able, to go along with working out in a facility, or if you're not able to get to a workout facility, it would just help you, be a little, strengthen you a lot more. The other one is the pelvic tilts. Now this one is, you'll feel the burn on this one. You'll feel it. It's all for your abs. It is all for your abs. Basically, you're going to tilt your pelvic, and it's great for your abs. You will feel the burn on this one. I do like this one. I do like the pelvic tilts. Basically, you just lay with your knees bent, both feet flat on the floor, your arms, are out on the side, so you're like in a T position with your palms facing up. And then you're just going to push your push your pelvic up, and your pelvic down, which means your stomach is going to go up a little bit, but you're just going to tip your pelvis in the opposite direction, and you're just going to create like an arch in your back, and that's the pelvic tilt. And that's a great one to do, but you're going to feel this one in your legs. Not in your legs, in your abs. You will feel it in your abs. And some of these fitness, you probably didn't know, you may be doing some of these. I don't know. If you are, email us, or call us, 917-889-3203, and let us know about these exercises that you do at home. And these are just basic, easy exercises that you can probably do within 10 or 15 minutes in the morning. Some of them are great stretching exercises. And one of the exercises I love to do is just reach up to the sky, close your eyes and just reach up to the sky and just stretch out your whole body. And that's an awesome experience. If you could ever, if you do that, you will feel your body just stretched out. And it feels awesome when your body is stretched and you're breathing in and you're breathing out, you're controlling your breathing. It's really great. Now, the reverse crunches, this is strictly abs. And basically what you're going to do is lie on your back with your knees bent, your feet are flat on the floor, and your arms are to your side. And this is all for your abs, once again. And you're basically going to raise your hips off the mat, which means you're going to roll your spine up as if you're trying to bring your knees towards your head. And you're going to hold the position and then come back down. Now, what we do at boxing is we touch the bag. We curl all the way up in our bag, so our legs basically have to come right over our heads. And, he's talking about doing that 3 times. You are tired. Because it is strictly abs. It is all abs. But that is a great exercise. I do when I first started doing that, and the trainer would be, okay, you got to touch the bag, and I'm like, that's not going down, but I'll lift it up in the air. Well, eventually I'm touching the bag, and it's like, okay, I can do that now. So that's another great ab exercises. And then just another exercise is just push-ups. Not push-ups, just sit-ups. Sit-ups are easy to do. There's another exercise as far as sit-ups. Sometimes I'll just sit in a chair. If you ever just suck your stomach in and suck it out, suck it in, suck it out. That works your abs as well. I think I got that on one of the 70s shows. One of those old exercise shows where the ladies are in those leotards. You ever watch those shows? Those are quite hilarious. It's like you watch them for entertainment, not for exercises. It's like, what do they got on? What were they thinking back in the 70s as far as exercising? Remember the machine that they had? I don't know if some of you are old enough to remember, but you would put a belt around you, and the machine would just shake so you would kind of jiggle. It's like jiggling your fat off of you. Yeah, they had exercise machines like that. It's hilarious. Some of the things that we go through. Jump squats are good. Now this could be your cardio if you're looking for a little bit of cardio at home. The squat jumps. And this works out your butts and hips, your legs, and your thighs. So basically what you're going to do is you're starting in a standing position, and you're going to, bend down like you're going to sit like a squat, and then you're going to jump up. Okay? And then you do that several times. Trust me, that's your cardio right there. That's hard to do. It's an easy exercise to do. I shouldn't say it's hard to do. It's a really easy exercise to do. But once again, be careful and be aware of what you can and what you cannot do. If you can't jump, because when I first started doing this, I couldn't jump. If you cannot jump, just raise your arms all the way up as high as you can go. And you don't have to do a jump. Okay? So that's a jump squat. You're going to bend down like you're sitting, and that's what a squat is. Basically, it's a pretend sit stance, like you're going to sit. And squats are really good for your women, for your thighs and your butt. Trust me. If you want to enhance the thighs and butt area, you're going to want to do some squats. And on Facebook, they always have like the Facebook squat challenge. But yes, you're going to want to do some squats. Squats are your best friend. But you're going to do a squat in the squat jump, and then you're just going to come up. And if you can't jump, once again, go down as far as you can in your squat and just come up really fast and raise your arms all the way up and then go back down. And till you can jump. And if you go to your tippy toes, if you can't jump, go all the way up to your tippy toes and come back down and do the squat again. And eventually, but I would recommend that any exercise I try to do, don't short cheat yourself, because as long as you say you cannot do this exercise, you will never be able to do the exercise. So don't shortchange yourself and say, I can't do this. Try it. One time. All it takes is one time. If you know you can do it one time, then you stick with that one time, but then maybe next week you try 2. Maybe 1.5. Maybe you can get up to 1.5, but don't shortchange yourself by saying that you can't do this. Or you'll never be able to do this, because I did have that thought process, and I was like, I'll never be able to do these. But I said, okay, well, I did 1. If I can do 1, I can do 2. And that's what you have to keep in the back of your mind as you're working out and you're doing things at home, is that you may not be able to do the best, but you can do what you can do, and don't shortchange yourself. So those are some of the exercises that you can do at home. And once again, you can go to acefitness.org, and I'll post this link on my website. I'm not sure if I'll post it up there tonight or not, but it will eventually be on my on the Facebook page on facebook.com/endless encouragement, or and this podcast will be on YouTube. Hopefully, it should be up there by Tuesday. Tonight, I'm not able to post things tonight, but it will be there this week, and I'll definitely can get the link for the acefitness.org up on the website tonight, but if not tomorrow. But yes, please check it out, American Council on Exercising, and it's the top 25 home exercises that you can do at home, and it doesn't even take long to do. It's just taking that time. This is when you are traveling, or when you're unable to get to the gym and work out, or your schedule is so tight to where you haven't been able to follow your regular exercise routine, and you just need something to just keep you going, keep you motivated, and keep your body strengthened, because once you start working out, it's really hard to get back into the groove of working out. So this month that concludes our month for fitness. We talked with Cynthia Richardson, who is a Beachbody coach, and her podcast is on YouTube. We talked to her about the benefits of following a Beachbody program. So you can check her out, and her information is up on our website. And then we talked with a chef about healthy cooking and what it means to eat healthy, and some of the things that you can do to prepare in advance, so that way you'll always have food readily available for you to eat versus having to go to McDonald's and eating something unhealthy. Although McDonald's do have a lot of healthy choices, but, we tend to not eat the healthy stuff. We tend to go for the hamburgers and French fries. So we talked about that this month. Also, we talked about making sure women, you are aware that you do need to get your monthly mammogram, and you do need to make sure that you're staying up on all of your physicals each year, and especially with this being Breast Cancer Awareness. I hope everyone went and got their mammogram this month if you have not had one, especially if you're over 40. And if you're a woman who family may you have some family members that have had breast cancer at an early age, or maybe just breast cancer is something that runs in your family, you definitely want to start getting mammograms much earlier, maybe in your 30s. And simply because if that gene is there in your family, you want to definitely stay ahead of it. And you may have to switch doctors, because some doctors may tell you, no, you don't have to do that. You're not at risk now. You're only 30, but you just want to find a doctor who's going to take you serious enough, take your health serious enough to where they say, yes, let's start the baseline, because your first mammogram is what's considered a baseline, and that's what they're going to base all of your future mammograms on. So if breast cancer is, if that's something that runs in your family, you definitely want to start it early and find a doctor who will say, yes, let's start taking these tests as a precaution. And because you don't want to, wait until you're 40 if that's something that runs in your family. So we talked about doing the mammograms for the women. And we talked about just making sure that you're staying fit at home, and making sure some of these top exercises that I talked about, the top 25 exercises, helping you stay fit at home, as well as helping me. Some things that I need to change within myself. Yes, I will admit it. I'm not perfect. I am nowhere near perfect. No. I am not perfect at all. And that's, that's something that I know within myself, that I'm just not perfect at all. So you want to make sure that you're just staying healthy and staying fit. And I know that there's a lot of things that I need to stay healthy and stay fit. And then we also talked about lifestyle changes. And lifestyle changes is making sure that you do change your lifestyle to a positive lifestyle. And you're making sure that whatever changes that you have going on within yourself, that they are positive, and that you do have a support system that will help you through the process. And understanding that some people may not be for you. And that's okay. It does not mean that you don't have to no longer talk to them. You just know within yourself that these people are not for you, and maybe those are things that the information that they don't need to hear, but you can give it to someone else. So lifestyle changes, making those lifestyle changes. And this whole month has all been about the body. It's all been about the body, because it's part of Endless Encouragement is in encouraging you along your way, spiritual and natural. There's two aspects to everything that you really want to make sure that your mind and your body is being taken care of. What you're feeding your body and what you're feeding your mind. You don't want to feed your body junk, and you don't want to feed your body you don't want to feed your mind junk and your body junk, because then you become a junky person. But, you just want to make sure that everything that you're doing is positive. Now, next month is November, and it's my favorite holiday is coming up, which is Thanksgiving, which I cannot wait for. Yay! I love Thanksgiving. But next week we're going to be talking about what gear are you in. Are you in park, reverse, neutral, or drive? That's going to be November 3rd. November 10th is, are you really thankful? Yes, are you really thankful? So those are two upcoming topics. I really do hope that you join me next Sunday for that exciting topic, is to find out what gear are you in, PRND. Are you in park? Are you in reverse, neutral, or drive? And we have a guest that's going to be coming on talking about that. So please, and tell all your friends and family to like me on Facebook. Once again, it's facebook.com/Endless Encouragement. That's ENDLESS Encouragement. Also, the newsletter. Sign up for our newsletter. You can go to learningthelord.com and sign up there, or you can go to facebook.com/Endless Encouragement, and you can sign up for a newsletter there. It'll be coming out November 1st of the month. If you'd like to be a writer for our show, please, I encourage you to email me. We're looking for independent artists. Please email endlessencouragement@gmail.com. If you're interested in having your music played or being a writer for the blog. No experience, as far as the newsletter, no experience is necessary for the newsletter. None whatsoever. It could just be a 3-sentence word, a 3-sentence. It doesn't matter. There's no requirement. It's all about helping everyone. And feel free to post things on facebook.com/Endless Encouragement. Any encouraging words or inspirational things that you like to have, that is a place for everyone to utilize. It's just not for me to push out information. Let's help each other out. Someone helped you, let's help everyone out. So please join me next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Sunday. Join me. And if you miss a show, don't worry. Do not worry. You can just go to youtube.com and you can search Endless Encouragement, and you will find all of my shows there. Or you can go to learningthelord.com, and all of my shows are posted there as well. So you never have to worry about missing an episode of Endless Encouragement, although I would like for you to listen live, but sometimes your schedule is not flexible enough, which I understand, so you can always listen to me on YouTube. I really hope that everyone has a blessed week. I really hope that you are able to go through this week without any harm or pain or anything like that may hinder you. I really hope that you're able to make the changes in your life to be a better you. I hope that the information that I provided to you from the American Council on Exercising, which is the acefitness.org, I really hope that those exercises help you. Maybe it helps kickstart, your exercising routine, or maybe it's in addition to your fitness workout, or maybe you're traveling and you just haven't had time to work out or follow your fitness program, and it's some things that you can do. You don't have to let it go. So we hope that you do have a great week, have a blessed week. Follow us on Facebook.com and Endless Encouragement. Well, I'd love to hear from you. I would really love to hear from you. And also follow my podcast at blogtalkradio.com/Endless Encouragement. I do send out announcements when I'm about to come on air, so you never have to worry about it. I will send you an announcement. But I would really love to hear from you. Email me at endlessencouragement@gmail.com. I would really love to hear from you. Hope everyone have a blessed week. Be safe, and I will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.